you've got these brothers and you've got these sisters who are like, they call them the Facebook ulama. The Facebook ulama. And they're the Twitter muftis. The Twitter muftis. That's what they are. And they think, they're some kind of, online jihadis. You got these online jihadis. I don't know if you know about these online jihadis. What they do is they really spoil it for all of us. Because what happens is these non-Muslims, they come on the internet and they start saying bad stuff about Allah, bad stuff about the Prophet ﷺ, bad stuff about the Quran, about Muslims, right? Brothers, sisters, come on. Just allow them to do it. Allah said to us in the Quran, Allah says to us in the Quran, they will do it. Allah says, what's coming out of them, Allah says, what's coming out of the mouth is not that bad. Allah says, you want to see what's inside their hearts. وَمَا تُخْفِي صُدُورُهُمْ أَكْبَرُ. Allah says, you know what's in their hearts about the hatred about you? No, I'm not talking about all of them. There are some of them, okay? Allah says, وَمَا تُخْفِي صُدُورُهُمْ أَكْبَرُ. Surah Ali Imran. Around ayah 115, you'll find it around there. Allah says, what's inside the heart is worse. Now, brothers and sisters, come on. They did it in front of Sayyidina Nuh. They swore at him. They did it in front of Sayyidina Hud, Sayyidina Salih. They did it to Sayyidina Ibrahim. They tried to put him in the fire. Forget swearing at Sayyidina Ibrahim. They said, get in the fire, we're going to burn you. They did it to Sayyidina, you name him. Sayyidina Musa. It's in the Quran. Ya ayyuhalladhina la takunu kalladhina adhaw Musa. Don't be like those people who hurt Musa alayhi salam. They did it to Sayyidina Isa. They tried to kill him. They tried to crucify him. What do you mean? They said a few swear words to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you basically get really, these jihadis, they get excited. That's it. They get excited, yeah? So they say some bad words to one of these. You know what happens? Then these Muslims, they get on there, they say, oh, you, how dare you say that? You come in front of my face and you say that, I'm going to bust you, I'm going to kick you, I'm going to do this to your mother, I'm going to... That's what they're right. And the Muslims are writing this. Who in the world told you to be an online jihadi? Because all I know is you're doing more damage to Islam than doing any good. Because then what those non-Muslims do is they say, did you see? These Muslims, they swear. These Muslims, they're bad inside. And see, these Muslims, they argue like this. These Muslims, they're foul-mouthed. These Muslims, they've got this X, Y, Z. They make the impression of us. Akhi, you haven't got any good thing to say back to them. Just stay silent. Just stay silent. Sukut. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, Sahih Hadith Bukhari. Man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir falyaqul khayran aw liyasmut. Whosoever believes in Allah and His Messenger, then he should either say something good or just stay silent. If you haven't got anything to write good on the internet, just stay silent. And you know what most of these guys, what's funny about them is, they say all of that because they know their name is, the guy's name might be, Yahya or something, but his online name is Jane. Or it might be Samantha. There's all these, there's weird things happening. I tell you guys, there's really weird things happening around us and on the internet and whatever is happening, honestly. And the guy knows, no one knows who he is. He's behind the screen. No one's going to pick on him. No one's going to ever see who he is. No one's going to ever chase him. No one's going to ever find him. So he writes whatever abuse he wants. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, especially you young brothers and sisters, don't get excited about this. Look, just do your khair, just do your good deeds. Allah Azza wa Jalla wants to see us do good deeds. And He wants us to practice what we know, khalas. Now in practicing, there's two ways of looking at it. One is you look at akthar, which is you want to make the most abundant of actions. Another one is you want to make it ahsan, the most beautiful of actions.